Should you call top dog if you've been discriminated against? So, y'all, let me tell y'all. So, I went to the county assistant's office. They hate to see me coming. But anyway, I went to the county assistant's office and I went there. They told me I no longer qualify for a certain thing because of my income. So, I told them my income would soon be decreasing at my job due to unforeseen circumstances and I would qualify. So I went in and I spoke to a representative. The representative was so rude. Like, you don't like qualify. Okay, can I speak to a supervisor? Yo, you wouldn't believe the supervisor. The supervisor came out and the lady called my name again and I saw the supervisor stand there. She had her arm propped up on the little cubicle door, had her arm propped up, and she was like, Miss Gibson, I'm looking here, you don't qualify for this, and what do you need me to explain? Oh, okay. So I could already tell that you weren't trying to help me. So I said, you know what? Have a good day. And I left. Because me arguing with you is not going to get me anywhere. It's not going to get me an answer. Because if I show ignorance in response to your ignorance, then where would that get us? So I just walked out. And I sent a complaint to the district chief's assistant. I sent that, and a few days later, a young lady, a supervisor, called me. And I realized that it was in response to the complaint. And I was, explaining to her the situation. She told me what I needed to do, what I needed to submit. And she told me that the young lady had been talked to. So let's fast forward, you guys. So I realized that a few days ago, only one thing had been reinstated and the complete, thing was not done properly. So I reached out and I went in. I said, let me go in office. Maybe it's an oversight, whatever. So I go in the office, and y'all know the county assistant's office, you be in there all day. So I went in and I sat down, waited for them to call me. Well, this young lady called me and she went over everything with me and she was like, oh, okay, I understand. She said, it should have been done. She said, matter of fact, let me get my supervisor because I see the notes. I don't want to touch anything and mess anything up. Let me get the supervisor. Can you give me a few seconds? She was the sweetest. I've never seen this lady in there ever in my life. She was the sweetest. I sat down. She said, okay, I gave it to my supervisor. Someone to come out and interview you in a minute. Give us a few and we'll call your name. Cool. I went back and sat down. So, y'all, I saw the supervisor who I had the issue with the last time I was there. My mom was like, well, she's looking over here. Maybe they about to call you. Pay attention. I was in my book, writing down notes. So my mom was like, pay attention. They might be about to call you. So I'm sitting there. I see a supervisor. Like, she keeps looking in our direction. I'm not making eye contact with you. I'm just waiting on my name to be called. So, y'all, I sit there. I see the supervisor leave. Somebody else said, congratulations on your first day. Come to find out, the new crew that was there, it was their first day. She said, all right, see you guys. Talk to y'all later. Good job. And everybody is leaving. And I'm sitting there like, I look, damn, it's 3:50. I said, let me go to the front and ask. So I go back to the desk and I asked the gentleman, I'm like, I was sitting here waiting for somebody to call me. He said, Miss H already called you. I said, I talked to the young lady over here, and the young lady told me to have a seat and wait for her interview. He went over to Miss H, and I stood near her desk because I was going to ask her too. And she was like, well, I gave it to the supervisor, and the supervisor was supposed to call. Baby, she went to that supervisor's office. The supervisor happened to be the young lady I had the issue with before. Y'all, she got her stuff and said deuces and left without doing it. So Miss H, she did complete my interview and she apologized. And this is crazy. So tell me if I'm tripping, y'all. Is this discrimination? Because you had an issue with me and I didn't really do anything. I noticed your attitude and I exited stage left. So because you feel some type of way, you discriminated against me and left me sitting there. Like, so who do I reach out to? Because no. And I sent an email to the supervisor who was helping me before. And it's like she skipped over the part about the unfair treatment, retaliation, discrimination thing. So who should I reach out to, y'all? Should I call Top Dog? Who should I call? Let me know. Or let me know if I'm tripping. Because this is terrible. And I'm thankful that I can speak up for myself and, have a platform to ask questions and know that this is unfair treatment. Can you imagine how many elderly people, how many people that's mentally unstable, people with no families, people that just don't know that this is unfair treatment, go in there daily and do not have good experiences, but don't speak up because they're afraid to, because they need help. Like, this is crazy. Y'all, tell me who I should reach out to.